Trump, tariffs, and Churchill Falls. A host of hot-button issues were on the table today as Eastern Canadian premiers met with New England governors in St. John's. NTV's legislative reporter Ben Cleary has more in this report.
At a time when tensions between the United States and Canada are at a high, when tariffs and trade wars dominate headlines, New England governors and Eastern Canadian premiers are still trying to work together.
And the sooner we get to a point where we're treating each other more with respect and civility, the better off we'll all be.
That's Phil Scott. He's the Republican governor of Vermont. Scott was seated next to Premier Tony Wakeham today, taking part in the 46th annual New England Governors and Eastern Canadian Premiers Conference, this year hosted at the Sheraton in St. John's.
We do our best work when we're together, and we're still friends. Most of us don't appreciate the way that we've been treating our friends across the border.
Governor Scott reiterated his commitment to fostering good relationships on both sides of the border. After all, Canada is Vermont's largest trading partner. Commenting on President Donald Trump's divisive rhetoric, he says tariffs in general are a bad idea, and increasing tariffs on close allies is a terrible idea.
And I'm just calling balls and strikes. When the president does something that isn't good for Vermont, I'll say so. When he does something that's good for Vermont, I'll say so. And we can't live in chaos for the next 3 years. It's not healthy for our citizens. So that's the approach we're taking, but we hope Canada will eventually understand that we're still the same Vermonters, the same folks from Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Mass as we were before.
It wasn't just the relationship between the U.S. and Canada under the spotlight. Representing Quebec at the table was Energy Minister Christine Frechette, the same minister who sat at the table in December of 2024 when the Churchill Falls MOU with Quebec was signed.
Works keep going on, and therefore we are confident that we will put that in place as soon as possible.
Been very clear. I think we need an independent review, and we will proceed to do that.
Since Premier Tony Wakeham won the election in October, he has made it clear he will launch an independent review of the deal and put it to a public referendum. The Quebec minister says any changes to the deal on NL's side would be met with new demands from Quebec.
From our point of view, the current agreement offers an interesting balance, and a balance that must be preserved. And so if there are some will on the Newfoundland and Labrador side for bringing some changes, we will be bringing demand for changes as well.
Ben Cleary, NTV News.